Hello everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Missouri, Mississippi, Ohio River Basin map. And since last episode, we did just a little bit of more work off screen there. Pretty much just let Courseplay do its thing on field 2 here. And if we look at the map, we're probably over halfway done with the field here at this point. So far, everything seems to be going quite smoothly, other than this 8R that was just in traffic here a second ago. Like, literally, as soon as I started recording the episode here, he got in traffic. Did run into one little problem here since last episode, though. I don't know if you folks noticed during the last episode there, the mother bin was filling up quite quickly. Quite to my surprise, the one truck didn't seem like it was keeping up. It was actually a slightly different issue. The issue being that the Silo King there, let's just go to it in the shop here. This Silo King that we're using for our storage on the farm here didn't hold sorghum. Quite to my surprise there. So yes, the transport truck there was just going to the silo and just making round trips, and that's the reason why the mother bin was filling up, because it could not unload sorghum at the Silo King. So yeah, since last episode, I went ahead and fixed that, so this Silo King now holds sorghum. I know it held sorghum in the past, so we're not entirely sure what happened to it. We suspect what probably happened. We updated the Silo King to hold sugarcane, as well as a couple other items. We're guessing we must have updated the wrong version of it, possibly like the non-multi-fruit version. So that's why it took sorghum and a couple of the other crops off there. What are you doing? Seriously, stop it. Okay, what are you two doing now? Oh, you're just in... Are these both seriously in traffic with each other? Oh, for those of you wondering, by the way, this is not working with the angled course here. That has not solved the issue. Courseplay is still doing the circle of death here yet. In fact, that's probably what this tractor here is doing. Still having issues with that. Got to keep an eye on it. I've had to fix it, I think, 3 times now. So it seems to work better doing it this way, but it is not fixing the issue. That is for sure. So, and not to mention, it seems to be causing some issues as well when you have the course starting out like this. For those of you who didn't watch last episode, we created a kind of a horseshoe shaped course here for unloading. Let me just show it here a moment. So you can kind of see the course. It kind of loops around and then back out on the other side there. And supposedly that was supposed to work better than the way I typically do it, which is kind of just a straight line along here. Like I said, it's still having issues. Courseplay is not getting it. It's still getting stuck doing the circle of death. So yeah, it's still not right here yet. There is one other thing we can do here. I don't know, do we have that option? We should. Align with first waypoint. We can activate or deactivate that. That might help. But the other issue we're having here too is because this course is so far out, it is interfering with the combines that are running here, at least until the combines get a little further down the field. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this course or not. I'm probably going to go back to the way I typically make my courses, and I'm just going to turn on Align with the first waypoint. I don't know if that'll... Probably too late for this one. He's probably... Yeah, circle of death. Oh. Look out. Okay, yeah, now see, look at that. Courseplay, there should have been no reason why Courseplay couldn't have made that turn there. It looked like it... Yeah, I mean, obviously it wasn't perfectly lined up, but... He's going to be doing the circle of death now, too, no doubt. Let's just stop you, fix you right away here. We'll see once if Align with the first waypoint here fixes this issue or not. So yeah, anyway, back to the Silo King there. Like I said, we got the Silo King updated. So it now holds all the multi-fruit crops that are available on this map. It did not hold sorghum. It did not hold rice, black beans, cotton, tobacco, and I'm probably forgetting one or two of the other ones. It basically didn't hold any of the multi-fruit crops that are available on this map, which I thought was kind of odd, seeing as how we've used the Silo King in the past, and it has held those items. Like I said, I'm assuming we just grabbed the wrong version of it when we updated it. We updated it to hold sugarcane, the hay pellets from the straw add-on DLC, and I think we may have added some other stuff to it too. So we must have just grabbed the wrong version when we did that. But it is fixed now, so it does hold a lot more stuff. Hadar is in traffic. Oh, why are you in traffic? Seriously? Don't know. Anyway. Ooh, that mother bin is looking kind of full. In fact, I think that is going to fill the mother bin. So yeah, one truck here barely keeping up. In fact, I'm going to say it probably is not keeping up. It doesn't help, I guess. I did all three. I think just about all three grain carts here unloaded at once. So yes, that will pretty much fill the mother bin. But that is kind of the advantage here with this mother bin too with Courseplay. It provides a little bit of a buffer here, so we keep the grain carts moving. They don't sit here have to wait on trucks. You know, if I was using trucks here and we had all three grain carts come to unload at once, I would have to have 4 or 5 trucks here just waiting to go. So, and yes, that mother bin is 100% full. Okay, seriously in traffic again? Of course, what is your problem here? Believe it or not, folks, off-screen, Courseplay ran perfectly fine other than the circle of death there at the start point. That is literally the only issue I had with it, so I don't know what it is doing this episode, but, oh well. I know I've said this before, too. It seems like sometimes Courseplay works beautifully. No issues, no problems. You go to the next episode next day, and Courseplay is just up the derp level by a factor of 100. It's like, what in the world? You were working so good last time. What happened this time? But, we'll see. Maybe they've sorted themselves out here finally. Anyway, I was about to say we got Ike here, I guess it is, with the Challenger planted with the John Deere DB120. Very quickly getting this field planted, that is for sure. And then I was looking at fields here as well, like maybe getting like field 18 here going. Field 18 looks like probably the largest field on the map. A little bit of an odd-shaped field, but maybe getting on that field here next. Probably won't get to it this episode here, but was looking at maybe starting to work on that field there. You know, kind of expanding the number of fields we're working on here as we get more equipment. Doing good over here. Looks like we are. The amount of cow food here is slowly going up. Emphasis on the slowly here. You know, it's no longer in the red. It's now in the orange, but probably take a couple more days before we have enough. So anyway, I figured, well, Courseplay is behaving itself, hopefully. Whoa. Oh, waiting for better. Whoa. Well, that kind of sucks. Bummer. Okay, I guess we'll wait for better weather then. I figured I was going to start working on cultivating said field. I guess we'll start with the anhydrous here. Or actually, more of an anhydrous application than cultivating. Again, this is the Challenger 1050. Just happened to think of something to it. It seems like I have a 5-section anhydrous toolbar here. Let me check. Maybe I don't. And if I do, I'm not even sure what category it would be under. Nope, not under that category. We do have the John Deere R4045. 37 miles per hour. That's the top speed. I don't know what the working speed on that is. Better not be a bloody awful 7 miles an hour. Probably is, though. Fertilizer spreaders. Okay, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a 5-section anhydrous toolbar. Thought I had it, but maybe I don't. Looking under cultivators, would it? Just double check here. Nope, I guess I don't have it. Okay, oh well. We'll just use this one, that's fine. Well, I guess the weather there, that'll give Courseplay a chance to catch up. Might fast forward time here just a little bit too. We'll see once here. Oh yeah, mother bin is still full yet. Must have took one load out of it. Gonna take what, Courseplay 5 trips to unload that mother bin? Anyway, we'll read a few comments here from last episode. Ethan was saying, do you have to put a weight point to unload it? Using the Courseplay overload function, yes, you are supposed to put a weight point where you want Courseplay to unload at. So in the case of the course we're using there, we put the weight point by the mother bin there. That's where we want Courseplay to unload. Thomas McConsole was saying there's a surefire way to stop the derpiness of Courseplay. Get an Xbox, never have those problems there, as it is the superior gaming platform. PC sucks, by the way. Console for the win. Yes, yes. Must be why the Xbox doesn't have Courseplay. Can't handle a mod of that capabilities. And also, last time I checked on the PC versus console competition, it last looked like the console was quite a ways behind the PC. So PC for the lead there. Nolan was saying, good video. Thank you very much for that. Carson was saying they must have changed it in the update. That is what I'm assuming as well with Farmers Dynasty. Keaton was saying the reason the gate shut when you were in the first combine is because you clicked the mouse. That is true. The weird part about it is, yes, clicking the mouse closed the gate. How come clicking the mouse wouldn't open the gate? Trent was saying that the John Deere DB120 planter, didn't you use that on the aggravation map? Yes, we did, though the one we're using now is a slightly different version. Just hopefully has some of the issues the last one had fixed. Actually, multiplayer-wise, it has a lot of the issues fixed. A couple of the still plaguing issues I'm not sure about yet, I haven't tested it, is seed usage. The DB120 used to be really, really bad for seed usage. So what the previous mod author did, it just cranked up the storage on it. So the one we have now holds 6,000 liters. The one we had before held like 100. Forget if it was 100,000 or over 100,000. So rather than fixing the seed usage problem, the mod author just increased the storage on it. Not really the proper way to fix it, if you ask me. And like I said, I haven't tested this one yet, so I don't know if this one's been fixed either, but the storage is back down to a more reasonable size on it. And then also all the other crops it could plant have been taken back off, and now only plants what it should be able to plant. Except it can't plant multi-fruit crops. That's the only thing. It doesn't plant multi-fruit, so that's kind of too bad. May have to go in and fix that at some point. Amber was saying it, trying to save up for a John Deere 9560 RX. There is no such thing as a 9560 RX. We're going to save up for a 9620 RX. Closest would be a 9570 RX, by the way. But yeah, like I said, in real life, there is no such thing as a 9560 RX. There's probably mods out there for 9560 RX, but they aren't quite correct in the model numbers there. Anyway, let's just go ahead and fast forward time here a little bit. Get rid of that rain. Really? Ah, there we go. Much better. Much, much better. That way, Courseplay can get back to work and I don't have to sit here looking at that annoying message in the bottom corner there. Hello Leaf was saying, do you have to do anything to the map to get it to load? I can't get it to load even with no mods activated. I don't think it's my PC because I have what I think is a fairly powerful PC. No, I have not had to do anything to the map to get it to load. The one thing I have done here is I had to remove the Seasons mod, or just have it deactivated. This map did not load for me with the Seasons mod. I just realized the door is open. Why is the door open? Let's close the door there. Oh, it even has a sound with it. That's pretty cool. If the map still doesn't load for you, though, I would suggest just make sure your game's up to date, and possibly make sure your graphics card drivers are up to date as well. That's about the only thing I can suggest. Brett was saying, I don't know if my last comment will show up in the spam because I sent you a link. But great job. Really enjoying the River Basin episodes. Thank you very much for that. And by the way, yes, for anybody that sends links in the comments, those messages will most likely show up in the spam. Don't worry though, I do see them, and assuming they're okay, I do let them through. Matt was saying your truck did not unload when you were filling the seeder. Your quick view on top said 100%. Good times. So many of these talking about the truck with a sorghum there. In which case, yes, it did not load again. That was because the silo there did not hold sorghum. Okay, Courseplay, what are you doing? Wow, really? Okay then. Courseplay, talk about taking the dirt to a whole new level here. Okay, well, we won't be saying anything good about Courseplay this episode, I guess. I don't know why it's being so derpy. Like I said, off screen there between episodes, it harvested perfectly. Other than again the start point there where I was doing the circle of death, but kind of more of a minor issue there, if you ask me. Not too hard to solve that one. Splash was saying, do you think you'll ever plant rice on here? Yes, I do absolutely plan on planting rice. I don't know what's up next in the list, but like I said, I'm just working my way through the list on the cedar there, so whatever's next, that's what we'll plant next. We gotta get pretty close to rice. We're planting, is it cotton? I think we're planting cotton over here, if I remember correctly, on 24. No, or is it corn? Nope, soybeans. Okay, we're planting soybeans over there. We had cotton planted somewhere, didn't we? Oh, yes, we did. Okay. We got cotton on 31 already. So next will actually probably be corn 2. Then it'll be tobacco, and then it'll be rice. So, okay, like rice is like the very last one, so it might be well before we get to rice yet. But we will be planting rice. Oscar was saying you can use the Bank of Hagensted to sell and lease fields you don't want. Also, you can use the farming tablet for extra things to do. And yes, I could do that on this map, is sell the fields I don't use. That would definitely give us a serious cash infusion. I don't plan on doing that, though. Oh, John picked up on the comments here. Did the semi even unload? I don't think the silos accept sorghum. Right on, they did not. They do now. Jeremy was also saying, watched it go by and it was full. I didn't even notice that until we were done recording, done with the episode there. And I was like, why is the mother bin filling up? And then I figured it out. Okay, well that's a problem. John was also saying, yes, you did set it 2 to the left. I think Courseplay must have reset it after you loaded another course. So yes, I wasn't imagining things last episode. I did set it to 2 to the left. This Courseplay changed it on me. Bryce was saying I should play on Server 2, Cherry Hills. We probably will at some point. Carson was saying on the Farmer's Dynasty there, the small tractor, the Jack Bear there, will not pull the bigger trailer, it won't even attach. He was also saying, just a heads up, you cannot sell machines either. Good to know there. Levi was saying, great episode. Thank you very much for that. Uh-oh. Courseplay, you're going to stop? No, you're going to, like, run right into us and over us. Courseplay, don't you have collision detection? Right, right. Like a collision detection. It's funny here, the Challenger is just walking away with it. Probably helps that the tractor's up on the actually on the toolbar here. Let's see if we can get off of here. Yeah, there we go. Gotta scratch your head with Courseplay sometimes, like, what about collision detection? And I know I've showed that to you folks, you know, sometimes we're Courseplay actually will course around something. You know, let's say if this tractor's on the field here, maybe this doesn't have proper collision on it. That might be why. You know, where Courseplay actually will, you know, course around something to avoid hitting or colliding with it. Yeah, like I said, it's possible maybe something's not set right up on this toolbar in this Challenger here. Mike was saying I would join you on the multiplayer, but my cat ate the controller. Your cat ate the controller. Okay. Right. Andre has the checklist here. Number 1, I like your videos. Number 2, you're awesome. Number 3, I subscribed. And number 4, I liked the video. Well, that seems like a good checklist. Thank you very much for that. Paul saying, love your videos. That background music, though, is like nails on a chalkboard. Ooh. Blake was asking, are all the mods I have in the description? Yes, there is a link to a mod list in the description. Not all the mods I have, though, are in the mod list, just because some of the mods I have, I did not get. They came from the multiplayer servers, so therefore somebody else obtained them, and I don't have a link as to where they came from. Perfect example earlier would have been that Ford FW60, for those of you who remember that one. Obviously not in the mod list, because again, I was not the one that got it. It is there now, just because the person that did get it sent me a link as to where to get it, so... Joe saying, anyone looking for a really well done New Holland old school combine, look up the TS78. He says you'll have to turn down the volume, though. Seems to be the best old school New Holland. I'll have to remember to check that one out. Blake was saying, I'd like to join you, but just need to know how to get TeamSpeak. Well, getting TeamSpeak is rather simple. Again, you shouldn't be able to find that information in any one of my multiplayer videos there. There is a link to the TeamSpeak website. Again, you can just Google it to, just search for it. Find TeamSpeak, just download the TeamSpeak client and then add a bookmark there to the RD Allen and TeamSpeak server. Again, all that information is in the multiplayer episode videos or in the live stream videos. Check the map here again. What kind of progress are we making over here, Courseplay? Making pretty good progress. Probably a third left on the field here. Courseplay should say how much time is left as well. 16 minutes left, and that's, again, keep in mind, that is assuming the combine keeps moving, which obviously at this point, it is not. It is not moving at this point. Speaking of which, there's actually 2 combines, almost 3 combines that are not moving. And Courseplay just got itself in traffic over here. I think me and Courseplay are going to have a talk here with the derp level this episode. There was a quick tabbing later. Back to the Challenger. Stacy was saying hi. Jordan was saying, yep, better on PC. Steve was saying, what's going to happen if you run out of trees on the Valley of the Old Farm map? Well, I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. I don't think. At least I hope not, anyway. From what Thomas McConsell said, he says there's like 6,000 trees on that map. And so far, at least on the PC, we've probably cut down a third of those. So that would still leave about 4,000 trees left to go yet. So again, like I said, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think. Anyway, everyone, looking at the time, looks like it's time to wrap up the episode. So with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.